Hello everyone, I am Abhiram from third year AIDS. Today I am going to discuss about closures, callback functions, and how I had done the to-do list using closures, callback functions, and promises and asyncwait functions. First, coming to the closure. Closure is a feature in JavaScript where the function remembers the variables of its parent scope. Some of the key features of the closures are: it is a lexical scope, which means inner functions can access variables defined in their parent functions. Here it is another one: persistence. Variables in the which are present in the closure scope can even after the outer function is no longer executions. Some of the use cases of the closures are: here data can be encapsulated. That means we can create private variables. And whereas coming to some of the functional factories, it generates the specialized functions. Next, here is a code that has written in closure.js. In order to run this code, first we need to run the command node space closure.js. Yes, here the function is executed. Outer variable can consist of the outer value and inner variable consists of the inner value. Next, coming to the callback functions. Generally, as we all know that a callback function is a function which is passed as an argument to the another function which is to be executed later. Usually after some asynchronous operations it can be completed. Here is an example of the callback function that I have done. So first we are going to run callback function node space filename.js. Yes, here it is given the data was received because the callback function that I was written was executed. Now coming to the promise.js. A promise is generally an object which represents the eventual completions or failures of an asynchronous operations. There are mainly different states of promises. They are consist of three types. They are pending state, which means that initial state, and whereas coming to another one, fulfilled state, was second state. That means operations can be completed successfully, and rejected state, that means operations can be get failed. Here is an example of this. Some of the features of promise functions is generally promise function is it allows us for change the some of the errors which is present in the code. Here is a sample code that I was written in promise.js. In order to execute this code, we need to execute the command node space promise.js. Sorry for the inconvenience. Node space promise.js, promise.js. Yes, it was executed successfully, and the statement that I was written within the promise function was executed here. Now next we are going to discuss about asyncwait function in JavaScript. Async or wait is a built-in function which provides a simpler and more reliable syntax for handle the asynchronous operations. Here how these operations can be handled. It may generally uses the await keyword. Here is the await keyword, which pauses the execution until the promise is generally resolved or rejected, making the code appear in a synchronous manner. Here is a code that I was written in asyncwait function. In order to execute this code, we should need to write command node space asyncwait.js. Sorry for the inconvenience. Node space asyncwait.js. Yeah, here it is executed successfully. And next, finally, to-do list. Here is a to-do list project that I was developed by using closures and callback functions, promises, and async wait asynchronous operations. Thank you.